Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. It was a very good win for the Los Angeles Lakers to beat the Milwaukee Bucks this time around, meaning for the first time this season. And this matchup, it could be a potential, rival for the Los Angeles Lakers in the playoffs potentially, if somehow the Milwaukee Bucks do reach the finals, if they go through the Brooklyn Nets, and the 76ers, which right now they are basically the two top teams in the Eastern Conference alongside the Milwaukee Bucks. But, the Lakers come up with a win, bouncing back after losing a disappointing loss against the Golden State Warriors. And so far, the Lakers got this win over the Milwaukee Bucks. And I just want to give you guys my thoughts and my opinions about the results of tonight's game, who stepped up, and the expectations moving forward for the Los Angeles Lakers going into the season. So without further ado, guys, let's just get right into it. So, guys, as I said in the beginning, the Los Angeles Lakers beat the Milwaukee Bucks in great fashion. They just wanted to get this win. They needed to. Even Anthony Davis, after the post-game interview, he even said that they wanted to bounce back after a disappointing loss against the Golden State Warriors. They were disappointed that they lost to the Golden State Warriors, so they said to themselves that, we need to get this win. We need to take this win away from the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's just one of those type of passions that the Lakers have in their mindset going into every single game that they're going into when it comes to facing a team that they want to get a win. And if they lose a game, they make it up in the next one. I mean, that's the Los Angeles Lakers, and I even said this in my last video, that the Lakers will bounce back after a disappointing loss that they suffered against the Golden State Warriors from Steph Curry and Draymond Green and those talented players on the Golden State Warriors. So the Lakers, they did it. They wanted to take this win, and so far the Lakers are doing pretty well for themselves. And I believe right now, I might be wrong, I think they are 13, maybe 12 wins into the NBA season so far, and they have a total of 4 losses. And I might be wrong, I think they're either now second in the Western Conference or probably first, because last time I checked, the Clippers were the number 1 seed at one point, but it could change hands with the win that the Lakers got over the Milwaukee Bucks. But I'll probably make sure of that in this video so you guys will know. The Lakers just came to play. And, LeBron James stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially in the fourth quarter, had 34 points. He led the Lakers in scoring tonight with 34 points, and I believe he went 6 of 10. Maybe 6 of 11, 6 of 10 from the 3. So his shooting from the 3-point line was a huge help to the Lakers, especially in the third and fourth quarter. I think at one point, LeBron James was just, when the start maybe of the third or fourth quarter, he led the Lakers in an 8-point lead at the start of, I believe it was the third or fourth quarter, where he just went on a tear with those threes that he was just doing so well at that. And just so far, LeBron James, he's just been dominant for the Los Angeles Lakers so far going into this season. And, he's just, this LeBron James just continuing to take this team to the promised land, and with this win tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. So great job out there for the King, KCP. He, in my honest opinion, he was the guy that really stole this win for the Los Angeles Lakers in this time around. I mean, he had 23 points and he went 7 of 10. Let me repeat myself. 7 and 10 from the three-point line. And I believe he's averaging 53% from the three. I believe that's his career high. I might be wrong, but he is dominating in the three-point line for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's just shooting those threes like it's nothing. And I think it has to do with LeBron James, which, by the way, he had 8 assists in tonight's game for the Los Angeles Lakers. So the combination of LeBron James and KCP with LeBron James's passing ability to KCP at the right moment gives him the type of leverage to shoot those threes like it's nothing. And this is KCP we're talking about. He's been with the Los Angeles Lakers so far 4 years, from the down and to the high when it comes to the Lakers, changing the system and how we used to have certain players from Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. He was part of that system and that type of process, if you will, for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's always been that guy that had never been really stepping up for the Lakers since he signed with the Lakers, I believe, back in 2017. So, he's been with the Lakers for quite some time now. And so far this season, I have to say, for the regular season, this is his best, in my opinion, with 23 points, went 7 of 10. Maybe it was 7-11. I might be wrong, but, I know he scored like 7 3-pointers. So, great job out there for KCP. And then when it comes to Anthony Davis, I believe he had 19 points and like 8 rebounds, went maybe 2 blocks. But he, surprisingly, I think he was the main focal point for the Lakers win as well. I believe his efforts on the rebounding and just being the scorer that he is, just attacking the rim, has been a huge help to the Lakers, especially in the fourth quarter, where I think the Lakers at one point they were leading by I think like 6 points at one point, because the Milwaukee Bucks just came out of nowhere and just gotten a few scoring under their belt to take they didn't take any lead whatsoever. I mean, they were just at one point, the Lakers were just up by 6 points at one point. So, with his efforts of Anthony Davis was just a huge help to the Lakers, especially in the fourth quarter. So great job out there for AD. And then when it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, I mean, defense was the success for the Lakers this time around when it comes to their ability to gain control against the Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, Montrezl Harrell, who had 12 points, but his ability to be that tough guy, to be that effort type of player to rely on at any given moment to guard a certain player. I mean, we witnessed in tonight's game how he was just being pummeled against the Greek Freak, and at the same time, I believe this season for Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, I think he's probably leading in charges. So, he's got maybe like 3 fouls in the second quarter because of him charging so much. So, and especially him charging against committing those charging fouls against Montrezl Harrell was part of that sort of greatness out of Montrezl Harrell, because of his ability to take any hit that comes his way, and the toughness that he brings. It's just something special, and I'm actually kind of glad that the Lakers picked him up. We really have to give a lot of credit to Rob Pelinka for making that signing in the offseason for Montrezl Harrell, and that they really got a steal out of him because of it. So, a great performance with the defensive side out of Montrezl Harrell was just great out there. And then when it comes to the rest of the Lakers squad, Alex Caruso, I have to say he was one of those other type of players tonight that really stepped up at one point. I think he had 8 points. I might be wrong, but he's Defensively, he was there. I mean, this is Alex Caruso we're talking about when it comes to his ability to be a good defender. And at times when he wants to play offense, like shooting threes, it really helps the Lakers at times to really boost their lead at times. And I think, Frank Vogel should really have Alex Caruso be more out there with the Los Angeles Lakers on the offensive side. But, defensively, he's always there. So great job out there for Alex Caruso. And in general, across the board, the Lakers, they stepped up in a huge way against the Milwaukee Bucks. They bounced back after a disappointing loss against the Golden State Warriors. Anthony Davis, he even said it. I don't need to explain it. I mean, they felt that they needed to get this win over the Bucks, and they just felt disappointed that they lost against the Golden State Warriors, because we witnessed it the last game. They had a chance to win against the Golden State Warriors, and unfortunately it just wasn't the case, and they bounced back and got this win over a much better team in the Milwaukee Bucks, which I believe right now, I think they are the second or third seed in the Eastern Conference, but I might be wrong. But either way, the Lakers, they just came to play and they got the win over the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. So guys, please comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, share my videos, and please give me your thoughts about tonight's game against the Bucks tonight. Who you think really stepped up for the Los Angeles Lakers? Was it LeBron James? Was it KCP, Anthony Davis, Montrez, or maybe possibly Alex Caruso, or maybe Dennis Schroeder? Please give me your thoughts about who stepped up out there, and what do you think about the Lakers so far into this season? And do you think there should be, some changes, or maybe they should just stick to the same type of rotation as they are right now, or maybe more minutes should be added on to a certain player? I really want to know your thoughts and your opinions about the Lakers this so far into this season in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos. Please, guys, make sure to like all my social media sites: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Like always, I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video, so you guys can check out my social media sites, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.